Welcome to our online Vespers service. We gather on Thursday nights to take time for a few different forms of contemplative practice offered by our rotating leadership team. I know some of you were regular attendees last year, but some of you didn't come most weeks or are brand new today. So here's what will happen in the next half hour. You're all muted, no one can hear you, and you should be able though to see me and hear me. If you're having any technical problems, you can type to us in the Zoom chat. You can tune in just to listen, even turn your camera off, or you can type freely in the chat. During this time together, we'll listen to some music, engage in a spiritual practice, and reflect and meditate together. We accept that today's technology might not work perfectly, or we leaders might make mistakes. If this happens, we invite you to take it as part of the practice of being together. We live in imperfect, though beloved community, and we will do our best to offer what we can and do better next time. During our contemplative practice this evening, we will be creating a spiral constellation for which you may find paper and a writing instrument helpful. So please feel free to gather them whenever is convenient for you. But you can also create this spiral in your mind's eye. So for now, let's just take a deep breath in. And we will begin. Vespers is the traditional monastic evening prayer at sunset, a time for reflecting with gratitude on the day and unwinding into a more contemplative mindset. For now, let's listen to a bit of music while we come together, settle in, and center ourselves. This is Thank You for This Day.
Say thank you, thank you, thank you, 'cause I'm so grateful, oh grateful, I'm so grateful. So I wanna say thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I wanna just say thank you now. Just thank you now. 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 Each and every day I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Our chalice lighting this evening comes from Alberto Rios. It's called When Giving is All We Have. One river gives its journey to the next. We give because someone gave to us. We give because nobody gave to us. We give because giving has changed us. We give because giving could have changed us. We have been better for it. We have been wounded by it. Giving has many faces. It is loud and quiet, big though small, diamond in wood nails. Its story is old, the plot worn, and the pages too. But we read this book anyway, over and again. Giving is, first and every time, hand to hand, mine to yours, yours to mine. You gave me blue, and I gave you yellow. Together, we are simple green. You gave me what you did not have, and I gave you what I had to give. Together, we made something greater from the difference. We also light candles of joy and concern this evening. They are present in the quiet among us today. Together, let us take a deep breath in and let it out. In and out. As you continue to breathe deeply, please bring your hands onto your hearts, and any sorrows or joys that you are carrying with you this week, we will hold this space for our community and the world. Our first candle is for joy. May we be mindful of all of the blessings in our lives and revel in their gifts. Our second candle is one of concern. May we acknowledge the pain, loss, and fear that we hold as we walk through each day. And a candle for our world. May we be grateful to be alive and keep our eyes open for the opportunities to make this life better for all people. And tonight, we will light a fourth candle. A week from today, we will not hold our usual Vespers service, as it is Thanksgiving. The roots of colonization make the myth of the pilgrims and indigenous people sitting down to share a Thanksgiving meal problematic. We must begin by acknowledging that this is a whitewashed story which ignores the genocide of the first peoples of this land. In an excerpt from the Quaker Apology to the Native Americans, the Friends of New England wrote, "We acknowledge that Quakers participated in and benefited greatly from colonization. We stole your land. We displaced your ancestors. We caused genocide and participated in cultural erasure. We know that the injustice of displacement and disrespect continues. We also see the ways that we continue to benefit from broken treaties and genocidal policies. We have much work to do to attain right relationship. In this wide landscape that was claimed as New England by the ancestors of many of us, we offer this apology. We commit to continuing our efforts to learn, to see more clearly the implications of settler colonialism in our own lives, and to work toward right relationship with you and all of creation. We hold ourselves open to suggestions and to dialogue, holding no expectations of you. We commit to following your lead, standing alongside you in your struggles for sovereignty, in protection of the land and waters, and in seeking justice and reparations for your people. We will continue to pray for guidance and to seek divine assistance in the transformation we know is needed within each of us and the world. May we approach the Thanksgiving holiday with an awareness of the healing still to be done. And may we focus on gratitude and giving thanks. Let us take a quiet moment with the ringing of this bell to reflect on all of the joys and sorrows in our own lives and in the world. Whether you are feeling connected or alone, joyful or struggling, we're so glad you're here and hope that this evening offers you nourishment and spiritual sustenance. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Christy Nelson, in her book, Wake Up Grateful, The Transformative Practice of Taking Nothing for Granted, writes, when we first learn that the stars shine during the day, but we simply can't see them, it's a revelation, a kind of threshold understanding that shifts the way we look at the sky. This invisible constellation of daytime stars is a beautiful metaphor for the web of connections that sustains us even when we don't take notice, even when we're unable to see. If you are able, can you gather the materials of your choice to map a constellation of your relationships? A plain sheet of paper and pen are perfectly fine. If you have a journal, that's fine as well. Colored pencils, markers, or you can just use your mind's eye. We're going to start by placing a little mark in the center of the page. This is you. And from there, you're going to draw a spiral outward with at least 5 or 6 rings. something like this. Make it large enough that you can add names and words along the spiral. But remember, if this is daunting, you can adapt it however it works best for you. But starting at the outermost ring, allow yourself to mentally travel back in time and name some of the people who paved the way for your being alive today. These might be familial ancestors or historical figures who made your existence a possibility. You can write their names or represent them symbolically. But as you add them to the spiral, think of the sacrifices, choices, and love they gave in order for you to exist. Use the outer ring or two for these names, leaving space for the next steps. Following the spiral inward, bring to mind some of the people whose work in the world allows you simply to be kept alive and connected. People who grow food or deliver it to your door, those who develop medicine or make clothing, build roads, deliver your mail. Add some of these people or their roles to your spiral. As you write them, attune yourself to them in grateful appreciation, naming the ways that they make your life possible. And you're all muted, so please go ahead and speak them out loud. As you continue tracing the spiral toward the center, appreciatively acknowledge and write in the names of some of the colleagues, friends, and family to whom your life is tethered. Include those who may be very close to you now, as well as some who have been in your immediate orbit at a different time in your life. These may be some of your fellow parishioners, people you have encountered and bonded with. Don't try to name everyone. Allow yourself to just make a note of whoever arises. This is only the beginning, and you can add as many names as you like. But now that you have sketched your constellation, you can use this map for reflection and meditation. Following the spiral in or out, you can hold these relationships with your most humble and generous regard. As you tune into this constellation, consider how you are held in the world's wide and gracious embrace. What does it feel like to notice and name these connections? What brings you comfort and what evokes longing? Notice where the constellation is shimmering and where has it dimmed. What arises in your heart? For now, we will close this part of our spiritual practice, but you will have this chart to reflect on in your own time, to add to. We give thanks for being part of this constellation, for all its complexities, sustenance, and beauty. And we will now listen to the song, Give Thanks, by Ayatara, the Sugar Shack Sessions.
Well, if you're lost and alone, don't worry, 'cause you're already home. And I know it's a long, long road, but we're ready to go. I found beauty in the balance in between all the highs and the lows. So as long as I can sing my song, then I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. For whatever gonna come my way, yes, I just give thanks, give thanks. All the struggles and the troubles and the sorrow, yeah, I just give thanks, give thanks. And don't worry about tomorrow, you're living today. Give thanks, you got to give thanks, yeah. It's all gonna be okay. We just give thanks, you know, we give thanks, yeah. Special shout out of love to our boy Stick Figure who wrote this song with us. We're thankful. I give thanks for this love that you're giving me. My love is like an ocean, it ain't got no worry. I'm sailing through the unknown on a forbidden sea. Well, I've been chasing the sun, but it's gone eventually. Waves get rough and I'm not giving up. This place, it is forsaken, your memories are sacred. Life gets tough, never stop looking up. Give thanks for this life, my soul. For whatever gonna come my way, yes, I just give thanks, give thanks. All the struggles and the troubles and the sorrow, yeah, I just give thanks, give thanks. And don't worry about tomorrow, you're living today. Give thanks, you got to give thanks, yeah. It's all gonna be okay. We just give thanks, you know, we give thanks, yeah.
Thank you all for participating tonight. Let us consider that these times are demanding that we slow down, rest, and take care of ourselves, that we may be mindful of our interconnectedness. You're invited to take Thursday nights to quiet your mind and spirit if you can. Let this meeting be the last screen time of the day. Turn off the news, lay down everything you carry with you during the day. Take some time to just be connected and grateful. As we end our gathering, I invite you to take your hands off the keyboard. Maybe put your hands on your heart. And our closing words this evening come from Mary Jean Irion, A Normal Day. A normal day, holding it in my hand, this one last moment, I have come to see it as more than an ordinary rock. It is a gem, a jewel. In a time of war, in peril of death, people have dug their hands and faces into the earth and remembered this. In time of sickness and pain, people have buried their faces in pillows and wept for this. In times of loneliness and separation, people have stretched themselves taut and waited for this. In time of hunger, homelessness, and wants, people have raised bony hands to the sky and stayed alive for this. Normal day, let me be aware of the treasure you are. Let me learn from you, love you, savor you, bless you before you depart. Let me not pass you by in quest of some rare and perfect tomorrow. Let me hold you while I may, for it will not always be so. One day I shall dig my nails into the earth, or bury my face in the pillow, or stretch myself taut, or raise my hands to the sky, and want more than all the world your return. And then I will know what now I am guessing, that you are indeed a common rock and not a jewel, but that a common rock made of the very mass substance of the earth in all its strength and plenty puts a gem to shame. Please type your good nights and goodbyes and stay for our closing song if you like. We'll wave and log off in silence when it's finished. Have a peaceful night. As we listen to our closing song, the a cappella version of Natalie Merchant's Kind and Generous, performed by the Perfect Fifths.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-da, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da, ba-dum, 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 ba-da, ba-dum, 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 na 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 na. You've been so kind and generous. I don't know how you keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. I'm in debt to you. I'm in debt to you. For your selflessness, my admiration, my admiration for everything you've done. You know I'm bound to thank you for it. Na 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 na. You've been so kind and generous. I don't know how you keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. I'm in debt to you. I'm in debt to you. And I never could have come this far without you. This far without you. This far without you. No, for everything you've done. You know I'm bound. I'm bound to thank you for it. Na 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 na. Oh, I want to thank you for so many gifts you gave, the love, the tenderness. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the generosity, the love, and the honesty that you gave me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, show my gratitude, my love, and my respect for you. I want to thank you. Oh, I want to thank you, thank you. 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 Thank you. I want to thank you, thank you. 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 Thank
thank you, thank you, thank you.